May 6th, the next day. Harper is in her office with a gun in hand. As she plays around with it, her interest in looking for Carrie grows. Meanwhile, in their bedroom, Misty and Robin are playing table tennis while Susan is sleeping on her bed. Misty has won the game.
I won! Again? Jeez. Come on! Let's go again! Maybe I can beat you this time.
Outside the bedroom, Harper is leaving to look for Carrie.
I've had enough. I've had enough. I've had enough. I've had enough. This will not go on forever. I am so sick of this shit.
Kyle and Junior have been sitting outside of the bedroom, watching Harper and trying to figure out what she's up to. They see her put the gun in her purse.
Kyle! Junior! Watch the girls for me. I'll be back.
Where are you going?
Hunting. And I ain't talking about for deer.
Harper then exits the orphanage. Back inside the bedroom, Robin looks out the window to see Harper getting into her car.
Look! Miss Cassandria is leaving!
Harper drives off in her car.
I wonder where she's going.
No clue. But I am hungry for a real snack right now. So I'm gonna sneak out and go to the juice bar. Want anything back?
Yeah. Get me a milkshake.
Okie dokie. Don't wake Susan up, by the way. You know how much she hates someone disturbing her beauty nap.
You got it.
Robin escapes through the window just like Carrie did before, by using a rope tied to a bed. She then flees the scene. Shortly after, Kyle and Junior come into the bedroom to find that Robin is gone, and the only orphans who remain are Misty and Susan.
Kyle, look, Robin's escaping!
Let's go.
Kyle and Junior run after Robin, leaving Misty behind, scared for her friend's safety.
Oh, Robin. Be careful out there.
Later, back at the Parks house, Peter arrives to see Carrie. He knocks on the door and Julia answers.
Hey, Mrs. Park.
Hi, Peter. What can I do for you?
Is Carrie here?
Yes.
Can I see her, please?
Sure, hang on. Carrie, Peter's here.
Coming.
Carrie rushes downstairs and sees Peter.
Hey, Pete. You ready to go?
Yeah. Let's go to the juice bar and get a snack.
Okay, cool. We're heading out, Mom.
All right, make sure you come back later tonight. And happy birthday, Carrie.
Thanks.
Carrie and Peter exit the house.
All right, let's go celebrate your birthday.
Meanwhile, Harper is driving down the road, on the lookout for Carrie.
I'm gonna look for Carrie, and then I'm gonna kill her. I'd hate her more than life itself. Her fake parents probably know so much about me like everyone else. They're telling her everything about me. Some don't even know that my real name is Adele.
She then spots a police car in her side view mirror, slowly catching up to her.
Shit! It's the police. Hope they don't recognize me.
The police officer signals for her to pull over, and she stops the car. The police officer steps out of his vehicle and approaches her window.
What's the hurry, miss? Are you a teacher? Or are you on your way to school? Is there a reason why you're speeding?
Meanwhile, Carrie and Peter are sitting at a table in the local juice bar, chatting about the party.
So, what made you change your mind about me coming to your party at 7?
I want you now, Peter. I'm just so lonely.
I get it. Although there's something about you that I can't seem to understand.
Like what?
Like, how did you end up living with the Parks?
It's honestly a long story.
Okay, well, I'm interested.
Can we wait until we get back home?
Yeah, we can do that.
During their conversation, Robin enters the juicery. She sits down at the bar and orders a couple snacks.
Hello, what can I get you?
Hi! Let me get 2 milkshakes and 1 sandwich.
Sure thing, coming right up.
Thanks!
As the waitress walks away, Robin looks around the room until she spots Carrie sitting at a table.
Carrie?
Robin?
Robin gets out of her chair and walks over to Carrie. She then notices Peter sitting next to her.
Oh my god! I'm so glad to see you here!
Me too.
Who's that?
This is Peter, my future boyfriend. We met not too long ago. Peter, this is my BFF, Robin.
How are you, Robin?
Just fine!
I never thought I'd see you here, Robin. What made you want to come here?
Oh, just thought I'd sneak out to get some real food. You know how shitty Miss Cassandra's cooking is.
Yeah, I get it.
Excuse me, Peter. Can you leave us for a minute? We're gonna have a girl talk here.
Okay, I'm about to go to the restroom real quick.
Peter gets up and goes to the restroom. The girls are now left alone to talk.
Carrie, you gotta help me.
With what?
I want to leave that hellhole so badly. I feel like I'm turning into a bum on the street.
Okay, how's Misty and Susan?
They're fine.
If you want, you can come to my birthday party tonight. It's at 7, and maybe you can ditch the place for good.
Oh yeah, your birthday's today. I forgot. Happy birthday, girl.
Thank you.
I'd love to come by. Where do you stay at?
Shit, I need a pen and paper to write.
I actually got a pen on me right now. And you can write the address on a napkin.
Works for me.
Robin pulls a pen and a napkin out of her pocket to write down the address. Meanwhile, Kyle and Junior have followed Robin to the juice bar. They remain hidden in Kyle's car while Junior gets out his camera to get photographic evidence of Robin sneaking out.
Got your camera with you, Junior?
Yep, got the camera. Start taking pics so we can give them to Miss Cassandra.
That's your job, not mine.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Junior tries to get the best shot he can of Robin through the window. He snaps a picture and unknowingly includes Carrie in it.
Got one with Robin and Carrie.
What? Carrie? She's in there too?
Yeah.
Back inside the juice bar, Peter exits the restroom and walks back over to Carrie and Robin.
Hey, Carrie, let's go somewhere else. The restrooms here were disgusting.
Sure, Peter. Hold on.
Carrie writes down the park's address and phone number and gives it to Robin.
Here's the address. The house number's on there, too.
Thanks.
I'll meet you at my new home. Does Miss Cassandra know you've left?
No, I left as soon as she did.
Alright. Don't get caught, okay?
You bet.
Alright. See ya.
Robin goes to leave, but she is stopped by Kyle and Junior just as they walk inside the juice bar. The boys then spot Carrie and Peter.
Well, will you look at that? 2 lovebirds.
Junior, leave them alone. Carrie's got a life now, and a boyfriend too.
Hi, boys. Have your balls dropped yet?
Very funny, Carrie.
Carrie grabs Peter by the arm, and the two brusquely leave the juice bar.
So, who were those 2 guys?
Stalkers.
Right.
The boys then turn to Robin.
Robin, you left the orphanage without Miss Cassandria's permission, I see.
Oh, Kyle, Junior. I hope you guys don't mind, but I'm getting snacks right now. I'll be back soon.
The only snack you'll be eating is my fist!
No, I'm good on that. I don't eat dirty hands.
Enough jokes, Robin. You're in so much trouble. So we're gonna wait here until Miss Cassandria comes. And then we'll decide what to do with you.
Kyle and Junior sit down with Robin at the table. They then use their phone to call Miss Cassandria.
Are you guys done being Miss Cassandria's favorite kids?
Shut up.
As they're talking, the phone rings until Miss Cassandria picks up.
Hello?
Hello, Miss Cassandria?
Hi, Kyle. What's all that noise in the background? Where are you?
Me and Junior are at the juice bar, and we caught Robin trying to get some sweets.
Why, that no good... Okay, you three hang tight. I'm lucky to get past the police this time. They gave me a ticket for speeding and I signed it. I'll be there shortly.
Okay, we'll be waiting. Bye-bye.
Kyle hangs up the phone.
That's your ass, Missy.
Yeah, Missy.
A couple minutes later, Harper arrives at the juice bar. She storms in, bumping into a couple as she passes. She sees the boys sitting at a table with Robin.
Hey, watch where you're going!
Are you blind, lady? Put your glasses on.
Harper walks up to the table and sits down.
Who is that scrawny-looking woman?
I don't know. She looks like my grandmother.
More like the modern-day Wicked Witch.
Hey, boys. Robin, could you please explain why you left the orphanage without my permission?
What's it to you? You never let us have any fun.
Junior got these pictures that he wants to share. He took them before we went in.
The same waitress from before approaches with Robin's order.
Here you go. 2 milkshakes and 1 sandwich.
Thank you.
Harper takes the food and gives it to Kyle and Junior.
Hey, where's my tip?
Go look in your purse, Missy. You're the one that's got it.
Excuse me.
How much is it?
$3.45.
Robin pays for the order.
Here.
Thank you. Your mom is rude, by the way.
I'm rude. And you're some stuck-up too, aren't you?
Go to hell, lady.
I'm already there, thank you.
The waitress takes her leave, feeling disrespected. Junior then passes the camera to Kyle, who passes it to Harper. She then looks at all the pictures they took.
Hope you like them.
I'm sure I will, sweetheart. So who's in this picture?
Me and Carrie?
You and Carrie? Where is Carrie?
She left with her new boyfriend. I don't know.
Oh, so Carrie has a boyfriend now? First she gets adopted and then gets with a guy? How is that even possible?
You should have seen them, Miss Cassandria. That boy was decent looking.
Harper gives Junior his camera back as she continues talking to Robin.
Now you tell me where Carrie went. If you do that, you'll go home with Kyle and Junior. If you don't, I'll kill you right here. Pick wisely, Robin.
Robin has been struggling to keep the evidence to herself this whole time, and she finally relents and gives Harper the napkin with the address and phone number.
All right, Miss Cassandria, you win. It's written on a napkin, and I have it right here.
Harper reads the address quickly.
The Parks. I knew it! Their house is on the street. Plus, they got a lot more money than I do.
Angry, Harper crumples up the napkin and shoves it in her purse.
You two boys take Robin home. I'm gonna go find Carrie and put her out of my misery.
You're gonna kill her, aren't you?
Yeah? And you got a problem with that?
No, ma'am.
Good. Now take her home.
Yes, ma'am.
Later, back at the Parks house, Carrie and Peter head up to her bedroom.
Well, we can just hang out in my room for now until the party starts.
Sounds like a plan.
Carrie falls onto her bed, feeling happy.
I miss having my own room.
I love big rooms.
Well, I love you.
I love you more.
Aw, aren't you the sweetest thing ever? You know, I never thought that it would be this easy to find someone like you to fall in love with.
Honestly, I thought the same thing. I've always wanted a girlfriend. I never thought I'd get one who would want me already.
Well, you are cute.
If anyone's cute around here, it's you.
Thank you.
This may sound stupid, but, have you kissed anyone?
No.
Would you want to kiss me?
Yeah.
Okay, answer this question real quick for me. How did you end up here? What made you want to live with the Parks?
Okay, fine. I was an orphan. I lived in an orphanage for 3 years now. I used to have a family before they took me to the orphanage, and then they were murdered right after that. The owner killed my mom and dad, and then she lied to me by saying, "Your mom and dad died in a car accident." I was 13 when I heard that. Things weren't going good after that. Then I decided to escape from that place to look for a real family, and somehow I ended up with the Parks. And they adopted me after I told them what I told you.
Wow. So, you're a tough girl too. I like that.
What about you? What do you do for fun? Because I'd like to know.
I'm a writer. I'm a beginner, but I write okay stories. I'm not big on using big words or anything, and I need a new story to write about.
Can you write one about me one day?
Yeah. How do I make one about you, though?
I'll help you. It should go something like this. Carrie Park, an orphan struggling to find a new family and the love of her life, hauled ass and tries to leave the past behind. She succeeds in the process, and now she wants to pursue a career in photography.
That's not bad. I'll keep something like that in mind.
Great. Glad you liked it. It's all I can think of. Now, kiss me.
You got it.
Just as Carrie and Peter are about to kiss, they are interrupted by Leopold as he bursts into the room, neglecting to knock first.
Carrie? Oh, sorry. Should have knocked first. But Julia and Jeffery want you for 2 minutes. They need help setting your party up.
Wanna finish this later?
I don't know.
Me neither, actually. Let's get ready for the party.
Carrie and Peter follow Leopold out of the bedroom and help him set up for the party. Meanwhile, Kyle and Junior arrive back at the orphanage. They have brought Robin back with them and take her to her room.
Go to your room, Robin.
Yeah, Robin.
You boys are pathetic.
The two close the door with a slam. Robin then goes to inform Misty of the situation.
Misty, we have an emergency.
What is it?
Miss Cassandria is going to kill Carrie.
What?
Yes, and I have to go tell Carrie.
Oh my god! How are you gonna get past Kyle and Junior this time?
We'll go together.
Fine, but what about Susan?
Let her be.
Robin and Misty leave the room to confront Kyle and Junior together. However, the boys have both been watching them to make sure they don't leave.
Boys, enough is enough! How long are you gonna side with Miss Cassandria on this one?
It's for Carrie's own good.
Oh, is it? Because Robin was there with y'all, and she told me what was going on. I'm getting to the bottom of this with her.
And you're helping us get to Carrie. Now give us your phone, or I'll go apeshit if you don't. You don't want to see me go off, trust me.
Fine. You win. Hope you know what you're getting yourselves into.
Good thing she gave me the house phone number too.
Kyle gives Robin his phone. She dials the phone number Carrie gave her to reach the Parks. Jeff answers the phone.
Hello, this is the Park residence. Jeffery speaking.
Hello, Mr. Park? Is Carrie there with you?
Yes, she just came back.
I need to speak to her, please.
Jeffery puts the call on hold and calls out to Carrie.
Hey, Carrie. One of your old friends wants to speak to you.
That must be Robin.
Jeffery gives the phone to Carrie.
Hello?
Hey, Carrie. You're not gonna like this, but Miss Cassandria found out where you live, and now she's coming to kill you.
Fuck. This has got to be a joke, right?
No, Carrie, it's not. But me and Misty are gonna figure out how to get over there.
She's involved in this too?
Yes. Just be brave, hang tight, and we'll try to get over there as soon as possible.
Do you still have the address?
No. Miss Cassandria took it. I'm gonna need it again.
Okay, sure.
Someone's outside. I'm gonna check it out.
As Leopold leaves the house, he spots a car in the driveway he doesn't recognize. Leopold goes outside and confronts Harper as she arrives at the house.
Hello, miss.
Who the hell are you?
I am Leopold, the bodyguard, and I protect the parks from intruders such as yourself. You look suspicious.
Oh, well, sorry, I got the wrong house.
I know you do. Now get going.
Suddenly feeling threatened by Leopold, Harper quickly slams her foot on the pedal and speeds off.
Took you long enough.
Later, Kyle, Junior, Robin, and Misty are driving along the road looking for the Parks house using the address Carrie gave them.
Come on, boys, move it. We gotta get to Carrie before Miss Cassandria does.
Suit yourself. From now on, let's listen to the orphans.
That's right. Wait. Are you guys really orphans? Something's starting to tell me that you guys aren't exactly one of us.
We better make this fast, because I really don't like where this is going. I feel like we're being betrayed now.
Harper decides to drive around in circles to avoid raising suspicion.
That son of a bitch ain't got nothing on me. I'll just drive around in circles until they stop paying attention to me. They'll act like they're just cars passing by.
Leopold is back in the house. He walks into the living room where Carrie is sitting on the couch, scared that Harper is coming for her. Julia and Jeff are sitting beside her, doing their best to comfort her.
Carrie?
Carrie, are you okay?
Harper's coming.
Don't worry. We'll take her on together.
Just calm down and breathe. Everything will eventually clear away like toxic fumes from the air. You're completely safe with us.
Finally, Kyle, Junior, and the girls arrive at the Parks neighborhood. They search around for the correct house.
Carrie's gonna die. That's all I'm saying. I don't think she has what it takes to defend herself.
Oh, shut up, Kyle. At least she's not a damsel in distress.
What she said. Now drive.
Carrie and Peter head back upstairs to her room to retrieve something.
I need to get something.
What do you need to get?
My gun.
Your what?
Carrie goes to get her gun from a shoebox underneath the bed. She then shows it to Peter.
Whoa. Are you sure about this?
Peter, I have to do this. This person is evil and unforgiving. If I'm not gonna do it, then the police will lock her up again and she'll find a way to break out of prison again.
Back outside, The orphans continue to drive around in circles, but in the opposite direction of Harper. Eventually, the two cars pass each other, and Harper spots them immediately.
What the hell?
The two cars swerve to avoid hitting each other.
We're gonna crash! Get down!
Despite his best efforts, Kyle loses control of the wheel and is unable to avoid Harper's car, thus causing the two vehicles to crash into each other. Harper, quite unfortunately, survives the crash. So do Robin and Misty, who were in the back seat. The girls wake up to see Kyle and Junior not moving. They desperately try to wake them up, but they soon come to realize both boys in the front seat suffered fatal head injuries from crash. This resulted in both of their deaths.
Oh, shit! Kyle? Junior? Get up, guys! Guys!
They're dead, Misty.
Ew! I see blood on both of them!
Let's be glad that we're still alive. We have arrived at the house, so let's go.
Thanks for the lift, boys.
Robin and Misty get out of the car and walk up to the Parks house.
Is this the place?
Pretty much. Let's get in there before Miss Cassandria wakes up and gets out of her car.
They walk up to the door and ring the doorbell. A few seconds later, a furious Carrie flings the door open, her gun drawn and pointed at both the girls.
Ah! I knew you'd show up.
Yeah! Happy birthday!
Thank you. And sorry for drawing my gun at you guys. Come in.
Carrie lowers her gun, letting Robin and Misty inside.
Hey, Carrie, is there a problem? Do you need help?
Not now. I just want to talk to my friend's mom.
Okay.
Alright, if you need anything, we'll be in the living room.
Peter, can you please excuse us too?
Yeah, sure.
Julia, Jeff, and Peter head into the living room, while Leopold remains in the kitchen and watches out for the girls. Despite everything that has just happened, Carrie remains optimistic and welcomes her friends to her birthday party.
Welcome to my party, girls.
Later, Carrie is talking with Misty and Robin in the kitchen, informing them of Adele and how she lied to them about their parents for 3 years.
You must know who Miss Cassandria really is. Her name's not Miss Cassandria. Her real name is Adele Rolfe Harper. She is a murderer. She killed our parents when we were young and being sent to her shitty orphanage at the time. And then she would make up these lies to cover up her murders. How do you guys feel about that?
So she killed my dad too? He didn't die of a heart attack, right?
And my aunt and uncle? They didn't kill each other?
I'm sorry you guys were being told all of this when you were younger too. There's always a possibility that people reported these crimes to the police, but Harper denies all of it quickly. For 3 years too.
And I heard that Susan's dad supposedly hung himself on a street pole as well.
She's done much worse than this, though. It started when she killed her ex-husband 9 years ago because he didn't agree with her orphanage plan. And she lost her mind after that and killed him. As for Kyle and Junior, they helped her with the murder. My new mom and dad over there, she killed their real daughter right when she was about to kidnap her too. We would have met her if she was still alive. The police arrested her and took her in before, but she had since escaped from jail.
I don't believe it. Why would she do all this for?
'Cause she's sick, and we had to deal with her when we were younger.
I don't know what to say or what to do. I don't know if I should cry now or later.
Back outside, at the scene of the crash, Harper slowly wakes up, discovering she is still alive.
Oh, what the hell? I'm not hurt. I'm invincible. Ugh. Get me out of this goddamn car.
Harper gets out of her damaged car. As she looks around, she notices Kyle and Junior, both dead from severe trauma to the head.
Oh, fuck. Kyle. Junior. Why did you both have to die too soon? You were both so young. No matter, because Carrie is dead when I get into that house. This must be it.
Back inside, Carrie and her friends hear loud pounding on the door. Suddenly, the doorknob is torn off and Harper bursts in, brandishing her gun in the air. Pearl is heard barking frantically and aggressively from inside the house.
Knock, knock!
Adele.
Carrie, am I glad to see you again?
Me too.
Carrie pulls out her gun and points it at Harper.
Oh, so you got a gun too? What if I shot you first, and then I get you new family and friends?
You are so evil.
Julia, Jeff, you guys escort them upstairs.
Julia and Jeff escort Robin, Misty, and Peter upstairs as to not get in Carrie and Harper's way. Leopold takes Pearl outside to the backyard to make sure she is not injured in any of the crossfire.
You've treated us like shit for 3 years.
So? I've had fun doing it too.
You also lied to us about our parents. You told me about how my parents died, how Robin's parents died, and how Misty and Susan's parents died. Bullshit! You killed them! You killed your ex-husband because he didn't like your stupid orphanage plan, and you even killed my sister.
Your sister? Who was she? Your sisters are Robin, Misty, and Susan. So what are you talking about?
Her name was Elizabeth Park. She was gonna be your first orphan until you killed her.
Because your stupid parents were in the way. So I had to do it.
You should have stayed behind bars a long time ago. Kyle and Junior should have left you there too. And our parents should not have to take their fucking kid to someone who doesn't know how to run an orphanage.
I loved my orphanage idea, okay? I don't care what anyone thinks. My fucking husband didn't have my back, so I had to do what I had to do. I wanted to run an orphanage so badly. I could have at least had 50 kids. But no. You think this is easy for me to run? I had no money. Even when I went to jail, I was broke. When I broke out of jail, my half-sons helped me do it. And they gave me money. I had to buy a cheap house to start my orphanage. And I was nearly broke after that. The only thing that saved me were the advertisements I've put together for my orphanage. And to avoid the authorities, I had to change my looks and my name. But my real name is Adele Rolfe Harper, not Rose Cassandria. I'm a hitman. The government wouldn't even accept me anymore.
That's not how you're supposed to live your life, Harper! You can't be a hitman and run an orphanage at the same time! It's ridiculous! That's why our parents died, and that's why Elizabeth and your ex-husband died. You have a sick obsession with murder and money, and you try turning it into an orphanage. It's wrong.
Fine. You know so much about me now. I don't even want to do this anymore. I'm exposed. So what? I don't want the orphanage anymore. I want a new life. I've done so much damage. The police are still looking for me because of it. I failed you as a caretaker. I'll just walk out of here now.
Ah, shit!
Harper fires 2 shots, and Leopold grabs Carrie, both ducking down to avoid the gunfire. Harper then begins to walk closer to them.
Did you think I was gonna let you off that easy?
Don't touch her!
Suddenly, Julia appears with a shotgun, pointed at Harper.
Back away, Mrs. Park. You still scare me.
Don't lay a finger on my adopted kid.
I knew you were an intruder. Leave Carrie alone, bitch.
You mean Carrie, huh? I'm so looking forward to how this is gonna end.
Harper grabs Carrie, holding her hostage. This sudden force causes Carrie to drop her gun.
Get off me, Harper!
Stay away!
Leopold charges Harper and tackles her to the ground, forcing her to let Carrie go. During this attack, Harper also drops her gun and Julia quickly goes to pick it up.
The gun, Carrie!
After retrieving her gun, Carrie then picks up the house phone. Harper gets up to realize Carrie now has her gun pointed straight at her. She also has the phone in her hand.
That's it. I'm gonna dial 911 now.
Do it. I can already imagine what you're gonna say to them. Help! Police! I found Adele Wolf Harper in my home, and she tried to kill me. Get over here immediately.
After dialing 911, Carrie waits for an operator to pick up. One eventually responds, and Carrie informs them of what's going on.
Hello? Operator? Yes, I just shot an intruder, and I need the police to come here immediately. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Carrie puts the phone back on its base, ending the call. She then proceeds to open fire on Harper, shooting her in the torso a couple of times.
Ah! Damn it! That hurt.
Harper falls to the ground, fatally wounded with most likely only a few more minutes to live. Both Julia and Leopold are shocked. They did not expect Carrie to not only lie to the operator and say Harper was an intruder, but they also weren't expecting Carrie to shoot her. Carrie walks up to Harper and looks down at her, trying to confirm whether she's dying or not. Harper then proceeds to utter her last words.
Damn you, Carrie. I could have given you my respect for being a young lady and facing your fears. But you wouldn't let me. You chose not to believe me.
I've got a family that can do it. Besides, I trust them more than you.
Yeah. It must have sucked being an orphan, huh? Life's a bitch.
I wish you'd die already.
And as if Carrie's wish had just been granted, Harper's head falls back and she finally dies. Jeffery, as well as Robin, Misty, and Peter, descend from upstairs to see Harper dead on the floor. Carrie gives her gun back to Leopold.
Happy birthday to me.
Carrie heads to the living room and sits down on the couch. Julia follows behind to make sure she's doing all right. Minutes later, the police show up to investigate the crime scene. as well as ask everyone involved questions about how all of this started. At the same time, paramedics arrived to take Harper's body away. This had by far been the craziest birthday Carrie had ever had. We then fade to white. Three months after the incident, the Parks have completely taken over Harper Cassandria's orphanage and have given it a full renovation. During these past few months, Carrie's friends Robin, Misty, and Susan have also been adopted, and they are all excited to finally leave the orphanage behind for good.
Well, this is it. You're finally getting adopted, girls. How do you feel?
Honestly, this is much, much appreciated, Carrie. I got a new mom and dad because of Mr. and Mrs. Park. Thank you.
Anytime. How does it feel getting adopted, Misty?
It's amazing. Feels great to finally leave this place. I have a dad again. No mom, though.
Susan, I know you're probably happy about living here with a new family, aren't you?
To be honest, Carrie, you're not as irritating and bitchy as you were, even after hearing about everything and what you did to Miss Cassandria. Or was the Miss Cassandria character fake the whole time?
She's not Miss Cassandria anymore.
Her name was Adele Rolfe Harper, Susan. She was a bad person, and we were forbidden to know the truth.
My point is that what you did for us, Carrie, was brave and a nice thing to do. You and your new family. I thank you for that. I really hated being here, and I'm not going to miss it anytime soon.
Same.
Same.
Oh, and I'm sorry for being a mean bitch to you girls the entire time. Especially for 3 years. Can't believe it's been that long, though. Can we be friends?
It's okay. Don't worry about it. And yeah, we can be friends now.
Carrie pours out glasses of orange juice for herself and her friends.
Drink, anyone? It's orange juice.
Sure, I'd like some.
Yeah.
Carrie passes the drinks around to her friends.
Let's make a toast to a couple of things. Let's toast to Carrie's new family taking over the orphanage, us finally being adopted, and Adele Harper for no longer being here. Now we can live free and be ourselves again.
Amen to that.
Amen.
Amen.
By the way, guys, I hope you noticed by now that you're all welcome to come to my house anytime and hang out if you want.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Let's do it sometime.
That's my girl.
I love you, girls. Drinks up.
The girls raise their drinks up for a toast, clinking the glasses together. This would be the last time any of them would see each other, as they would all soon part ways and move on to their brand new lives. Meanwhile, back at the Parks house, Julia walks into Carrie's room, where she is sitting on the bed with Pearl. Julia informs her that someone is here to see her.
Carrie?
Yes?
Someone's here to see you.
Carrie rushes downstairs and sees Peter is there waiting for her.
Peter!
Carrie! How are things going with you?
It's going very well. I'm glad that things are changing for the better.
I see. So, who's running the orphanage now?
Oh, Leopold gained control over running the orphanage after the Parks. My new family took over and redesigned it. Since Adele's dead, there wasn't anybody there to run it. It was my mom's idea.
Which means you won't have anything to worry about anymore? No more drama, no more torture.
And no more Adele. I want to kiss you now. Please allow me.
Carrie kisses Peter on the lips passionately for about 5 seconds. Julia and Jeff come upstairs and see the two embracing. Both Julia and Jeff are glad the two young lovebirds can finally be together.
So, do you want to go for a walk?
Okay, let's go.
Carrie and Peter leave the house and Julia and Jeff catch up to them to say goodbye.
Mom, Dad, me and Peter are going out.
All right, darling. Don't be too late, okay?
We love you, Carrie.
I love you too. Thanks for everything.
Anytime. You're one special kid. Don't you worry about anything you had to go through for the past couple years. You know, I have a family that cares about you.
Adele is nowhere to be seen or heard from again.
Can we please not mention her? I don't want to think about what happened between me and her again. Especially during my birthday.
Right, dear. We're deeply sorry you had to go through that.
Thanks.
Of course. Now you two should go out and have some fun.
Okay. Bye, Mom and Dad.
Stay safe.
Will do, Mrs. Park.
Carrie and Peter run from the house gleefully, while the Parks head back inside. Carrie is happy that things are finally starting to look better for her, and she gets to live her happily ever after. She gets to be a member of the Parks family, she is able to invite her friends over to visit her house anytime, and she can even spend every day with her new boyfriend, Peter. But best of all, she never has to see or hear from Adele Rolfe Harper or Miss Cassandria ever again.
I'm out of here. I'm out of here.